guys, it's Kelly. I'm back with another process video. This is a traveler's notebook spread I am doing, and I am using all the products are from a Citrus Twist kit. It could be the main scrapbook kit, Project Life kit, embellishment add-on. I think the stamps that I'm using are from the traveler's notebook subscription. So lots of different little bits and pieces that I'm using. I'm just going through picking out pinks, yellows, and the teals and seeing what I want to use where. And you know, and the yellow pattern paper is from the pattern paper play kit. Comes with 4 different sheets of pattern paper, so I guess it's 4 different kits that I've used on this spread. So I'm taking the photo of my mom and myself, and I'm just gonna take a Project Life card. I'm actually using 2 different Project Life cards. I have flipped it over so that you can see the yellow and white crosshatch, and then there's 2 different shades of pink. And I'm using those 2 different shades of pink because I knew I wanted to use one of these gorgeous flower die cuts on my spread, and it has both of those shades of pink, and I thought that it would work well. So that little birdie is from Crate Paper Good Vibes, and I loved the way when I put it on that label that the bird looked like it was looking at the 2 of us. If you follow me on Instagram, you will know that I posted this photo of me and my mom this past week, and I had a hashtag that says Dementia Sucks. My mom was diagnosed several years ago, and you know, it just seems like a light switch was turned off, you know, over the past month. On this day, I got to watch her struggle between trying to remember which card was her debit card and which card was her driver's license, and whether or not she had paid and where she needed to sign. And it was just not good. And it just is, it's really hard to watch when when I say it seems like it was all of a sudden, it really does seem like that, because I swear maybe 2 months ago I wouldn't have had to, you know, she would have known which one was which. So I always take a picture when we get her hair cut, because this is when she looks most like she does in my mind, if that makes sense, because she can't do her hair like this. She doesn't put on makeup anymore. It's just, you know, little things. So at least with this, she still looks more like the mom that I remember from a few years ago versus the mom that I'm seeing now on a daily basis. So when I saw this little, the flower die cut, those were the colors that were the inspiration for this page. And also This Is My Now, that green circle die cut, that was in the Project Life kit, and that is an exclusive to Citrus Twist. I just figured that this is so true. This is my now, and I wanted to definitely get that on the page. So one of the things that I found when I had come home that day was a scripture that just brought me a little bit of comfort. And I'll read it to you real quick, and then it'll make sense why I'm using trust as part of my title. It says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your path straight." Proverbs 3 verses 5 and 6. And I am going to print that out on my computer and just put some journaling strips above the bird's head. And I don't do that on camera, but you will see that in the close-ups at the end. So one of the things that I was proudest that I was able to get done on this spread was just what you saw me glue down, and that was getting that sweet little banner. That is from the Maggie Holmes Carousel sticker set, and I have said this before, sometimes I struggle with getting banners on a page and making them look right, and I'm always a little envious because other people use them effortlessly. And today was one of my days to actually use it effortlessly. So I was so happy with that. I had cut it in half, and I was able to get half of it underneath the photo and the other half underneath that label. And I just love the way that it looks. So I took a quick break, and I had glued down the pom-pom trim just lightly, and I went and I sewed it down because I did not want it to come off. And it's not quite straight, but that's okay because that's kind of life, you know, especially with this disease process. There is not a straight and narrow path with it. So it definitely adds to the handmade eclectic feel to this page. So right now what I'm doing is I'm going through the stamps and I'm trying to figure out what I want to stamp underneath the word trust. And I end up choosing "This is everything," because it truly is. I mean, it's one of those fundamental beliefs in Christianity, and it's just one of those things right now that is getting me through this tough time. So I am going to go ahead and stick down these beautiful puffy alphas. They are just exquisite. They are so pretty. They're my favorite color, pink. And I'm just going to use my T-square ruler and center them in the page and underneath the stamping that says "This is everything." So because I don't want these to go anywhere, you're going to see me in just a second take the page away, and I'm going to just do a simple line of white stitching down or through the middle of the title, just because I don't want those letter stickers to come off. I could have very well glued them, and I didn't even really check them. They may have stayed on there fine. It's just one of those things that I had already stitched on the left hand side, and I knew that I wanted to bring a little bit of stitching on the right hand side as well. So I just put a little piece of washi tape on that upper photo cluster. It just has all the colors in the flowers, and I thought it would be nice to bring those colors up as well. So now I'm just going through the stamps again to try to see if I can add anything up top. And the stamps that I'm using, I had gotten originally just with my son in mind, because they have some references to time, and I thought that, you know, since he's a senior, that I would definitely get some use out of him, but I was able to make them work on this page as well. So I put moving and I put forward side by side. They were not meant to go together, but they went well together, and I'm just stamping off, trying to make sure that I've lined it up correctly and that I'm inking it well. And I just stamp it in that top label, and that's going to be that. So this is pretty much it for me. I do add a couple of sequins at the end as well, and that is off camera. So be sure and look at the close-ups, and you will see all of the pretty little details. For it being such a difficult subject, I am really happy with the way that this did come together. So thanks so much for joining me. I hope to see you soon. Guys, take care. Bye.